Alrighty. Let me clean my table off. I'm gonna get the time and everything. I know everybody's getting ready for the full moon, for the effects of the full moon, but if you clean your energy out, you don't have to worry about any effects. So let's go. Let's get into this karmic read. Y'all, I do because y'all like it. And then at the end, after the dark, I go right into the light so we can end it like that, peacefully. Because it be a lot. It be a lot going on. It be so much. So how are we going to start this off? Let me start it off with time first. Let's go. It is Saturday, September 6th, 2025 at 4:36 p.m. Let's go. Let's get into this comment read. Let's see what's going on in the energy. Which I think I already know. It's like a bunch of stuff. A bunch of people all up in your energy. A bunch of nosy people. Greed. We talk about it all the time. I'm so tired of it. I send it so much, like I don't like talking about it because it just gets on my nerve. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this for y'all. Let's see what's going on. Give me some cards on this. What's going on in the energy? So we have wooded area. So what I'm picking up after that is a child buried in a wooded area. Here we go. There's a child buried in a wooded area. This child is about to be found. Social media. This child could have been missing off media for a while. So when you say child, it could be like, like from young to, older, somebody's child. You know what I'm saying? This somebody's child that's just got off of social media. Somebody could have been watching them on social media. Could have hacked their, they could have hacked their phone, tracked them on their phone. Inside. So this person has a dark attachment. Okay. Whoever this person is was watching this child. Okay. They have a dark attachment. Isn't that usually the case? Anytime you're doing stuff like this is somebody that's been in prison before, of course, or perverted. Oh, so this is a perverted person. I told you a child is buried. This is somebody that looks at children with perversion. They could be watching your child now, so you need to be cautious. Somebody could be watching your child on social media. This is somebody that already had children buried or something like that. Give me something for this. Yeah, meeting. What I'm getting, this person is out on parole. Power supply. This person can live near a power plant. Something like that is what I'm picking up. This person is on parole already for basically being a pedophile. They're already out on parole, or they could have the bracelet, GPS. Well, I don't think they're on GPS. There go the child popping out again. Yeah, caregiver. So they live with somebody. They live with like a mother, a father, a grandparent. They live with somebody like that on parole. That's crazy. So they parole to a caregiver house, like, an old person's house. So this person can't keep watch on them. They're a damn devil. So they paroled. They had a parole hearing. That's what I'm getting out of this. It was some type of parole hearing. They let them out. Power supply. So that gave them power, basically more power. You know what I'm saying? Basically for this demon, to exercise this demon even more. So they done went out there already. They could be just doing this now, like watching. They have a body already, or they could have went to a prison for, having a child's body buried. And they had a parole hearing recently. Caregiver. So they parole to a caregiver house. This is somebody old. Okay, they like to commit a lot of crime or passion. That's their passion. Kids, children. Power supply. That's their power supply. They get a thrill out of it. There we go again with perversion. This is a sex offender. Or somebody that unalived a child before, had a child buried, and they got paroled. I repeat it no more. You heard me. So y'all better be watching y'all children online. This male and a female. Couple's partner in crime. So there could be a couple. I'm just getting wicked attraction. I'm trying to think of that couple. Remember that couple? I can't think. I watched Wicked Attraction so long ago. But it was a couple. It was a lady. Like, you know how Wicked Attraction is. They tell you it's poison, like oil and water. When two people come together. And it's like, when these two people met, you would think she wouldn't agree, but she was kind of slow. They said her IQ was not all too good, so he played on that. I did see Mind Control when I was going through the cards. But this is a male or female. Or this could just be their caregiver. So they can live with their mother and their father. That's what I'm getting. And they use them as a power supply. So basically they use their home, you know, and shit like that as a power supply. Some about power tools. They use power tools. So they just was recently paroled to their parents' house. Male or female. I'm going to put that over there. Caregivers. So this is they could have been trying to plant things on somebody to make it seem like there was a partner in crime with this. Okay? They could have tried to lie, because I did see lies before they went to prison. But this person has a dark, dark passion. Like, got a dark entity attachment. Instead of getting them baptized, they decided just to let him come back, get parole, spoke at his parole hearing. You know that's how parents do. So they use these parents as power supply to get them out of jail. Wow. I know they're a child, but if they sick, on the outside you couldn't get them no help. Are you seeing the first signs of something was wrong with this person? You should have went and took them to started getting them like therapy or something at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So something about child, maybe they had trauma in their childhood. So they see children as trauma or taking, them away from their parents. Maybe they feel as though maybe they got some type of illusion, like they going through the same thing they went through as a child. So I'm just taking you away from your parents instead of going through all this, some shit like that. It's some mess like that. Sick shit like that. It's some dark deity talking to this person like, I think they doing a good deed for the earth or them. That's what I'm picking up. Like, I'm doing a good deed for you. I'm getting you away from your parents. Sick. So they use their parent as a power supply to get them out of go parole here and speak up for them. They living with this mother and father. They old. So he probably caregiving for, he probably been in jail a long time. Okay. So might be taking care of both. One of them. The man their father could be able some type of way. I heard diabetes, has some type of diabetes. Maybe had to have decapitation of the foot, toe, something like that. I heard. So they got a foot decapitated, so they taking care of them. You see how the devil do, man. You see how the devil work, man. You see, divine has divine intervention, but sometimes the devil work in mysterious ways too. Like, you want this demon to get out of jail. Because if you think about it, the dad got sick, probably got diabetes and had to have a foot cut off or some shit like that. You like maybe in their 60s or 70s, they're not able to take care of themselves. So he used that as I could come home. If you come to my parole hearing, I could come home and I could take care of dad. You won't have to do all the work. Can you see that shit? You see the lady, right, pushing the man? You see that shit? Look. That's crazy. So basically use them as a power supply to get out. This man used his dark shit to basically get out of jail, parole hearing. Sick. He thinks he's on the job for these control. That's how he was able to gain control of the parole board. Yeah, will them in like this. If you will, one of their parents in this. If you will in one of their parents in like this, of course, they're gonna have sympathy. Like, I just want to take care of my dad. He don't have time. A lot of time, him and my mom can't take care. You know, my dad like that. I'll stay home and take care of my, dad. And they might say, what about work? What you going to do for a power supply? What else you going to do for a power supply? Then take care of your family. I'll get a job, a part-time job, something like that. And that's that legal proceeding, I'm telling you. They let this man out. This that parole hearing. And this man dark as fuck. He used these people, and they also told him you have to be on a sex offenders list for a long time for the child, being in the wooded area. So he unalived this child. And the sick thoughts that I'm hearing that he told the detectives of why he did it because of trauma. But I don't understand why you want to go back to the parents if they caused you so much trauma. You use them as an excuse to do this, but then you want to go back to your parents. So maybe this man is into some type of dark shit, so witchcraft to overturn, get this overturned in his favor. And also did witchcraft on his family. Yes, for this to happen, like, a foot get decapitated, that's crazy. So you basically sacrificed your dad to get this legal proceeding done so the courts can feel sympathy for you, for the parole board to feel sympathy for you. It was type of control tax, so he does witchcraft. So he did witchcraft on his dad. So he'll be able to get out, they'll be able to come in, and talk on his behalf. That's crazy. Like, so you back out on the streets. But you see how the devil work? Oh, give me something for more of this. Y'all got to be watching y'all the children dating cope. Natural disaster. This man, his dating life was a natural disaster. A lot of people moved him to calmer waters. Something weird, strange, creepy about him. So what I heard, you might end up dating this person, goddess. And this is just probably a warning for you. Maybe you're on here and you have a child. I'm going to just remind you, he's not dating you for you. He could be already watching you on social media. You might meet him at a party. I'm telling you, this man already has a body. And he's coming towards you to clean you up and make a natural disaster in your life, boo-boo. This man is, there go dating. He's covering, he ain't gonna tell you what he did. So I don't know why I'm seeing like you're gonna meet him where he work at, whatever he got this part-time job at, because he gotta work. He can't just sit and take care of his dad, even though he almost sacrificed his dad. So what I think really initially supposed to happen is his dad's supposed to pass away. But instead, his dad had some type of diabetes, problems with his, feet, and he had to get decapitated. But really, so he can get out. Well, his original plan was to escape. Say that his dad is unalive, he need to go to the wall, but it worked out a different way. You know what I'm saying? It worked out a different way in his favor. Now he was like, okay, so he he got his foot decapitated. Can you come to my hearing, Mom? You don't have to do all the work yourself. All you need to do is come and speak up on my behalf, and you're willing to man in. You know how that board be. Like, you got women on the board and shit. Like, have simple shit. You're an empath. You know, other people could feel the energy. Like, nah, I don't want to let them out. It could have been other people like, I don't want to let him out, but they took that vote and they had that legal proceeding and they let him out. So y'all better be cautious out here. If you have any children out here, give me some more. Vote. Yeah. So he on his way to his parents' house. He about to parole. Go to his parents' house. They coming to pick him up, take him to their house. That's not his intentions, to take care of his dad. I wouldn't even be surprised if he used his parents. This is sick. Surveillance, watch it. So it's something like, I know he has to report. He definitely has to report to them, but they told him you're going to have to be on the sex offenders list. It's one of y'all, just seen family came out like 3 times when I shuffled. It's one of y'all women want a family so damn bad. You ain't that damn desperate. I'm getting that movie Stepfather. You better use your intuition. This person is a serial killer and a damn devil. That's this person's partner in crime, the devil. You're not that desperate. I hope you be listening to your intuition out here. We already know, only God knows you want somebody to help you with your child, and you want somebody to take care of you that got a job. I hear a list. They got to have a job. They got to be handsome. Yeah, I know that's right. Ted Bundy. That's all I'm going to tell you. Y'all be bugging out here. They be bugging. Love. See what I said? You're an empath. This is a smooth operator. If you ever watched Ted Bundy, how he liked to smooth, he was fine, he was handsome, and he was able to, get the woman to help him to the car and all that other stuff, fake, like, do different fake shit, like, have a cast on his arm, I can't get these books in the car, stuff like that. This is that type of person. They're going to play on your heartstrings, boo-boo, and your child's heartstrings. So what I'm seeing, they on the way. The parole board is voting right now. They're having this legal proceeding. They already came and spoke. They're just making a decision. That's what I'm getting. The parole board making this legal proceeding to let this man go. Should they let him go? There's a couple people on the board. Don't feel him. Because, if you're an empath, you got some people that's spiritual, like, nah, he going to come out and do the same thing again. I don't think it's safe to let him back out there. And, you got something, we'll just put a GPS on him or something like that. But I don't think they putting a GPS on him. I think they just putting him on the sex offenders burial. That's what they're having a meeting about, like, so they could have already found this child. Burial. Like, do you think he gonna do it again? Do you think he gonna go after kids again? They all talking right now. This is what's going on right now in the ethers. But they're gonna let this man out. I'm telling you, the legal proceeding, they're gonna let him out. All because somebody have a caring heart and they care about, his father. They don't have long to live. I've been in here in jail a long time, But the first attempt was to take his dad out so he can go to a funeral so he can escape, is what I'm seeing. But it didn't work out that way. So one way or another, it worked out in his favor because he do witchcraft while he's in jail. Like that's weird. I'm just seeing him. Look, I'm telling you, do some type of fucking witchcraft. He tried to sacrifice a man-made disaster. He made this man mess for his family. Yeah, trapped. He felt trapped in prison. Okay, I told his dad got a missing leg or something. That's what ended up happening. It didn't happen the way he wanted it. This was a man made it. This man did some witchcraft while he was in jail. He tried to sacrifice his dad to get out. Use him as a power supply to get out. This child was missing for a while, and then they found him. And this how he ended up in jail. You know, trapped up in jail. Obviously, that witchcraft ain't work too good. If you're in jail, I thought it's supposed to work in your favor. This is weird. This is a hidden chameleon. I'm telling you, it's like Ted Bundy. It's like Ted Bundy. Like, you know how he make up, can you help me with my bags? Can you help me get my stuff in the car? I don't know why I'm picking up Ted Bundy, but this is like a legal proceeding that they're about to have hidden. He hid his stuff. He glamored himself for this parole board. But there's other people that see through it. That's why they voting on it now. That's what I'm trying to tell you, but it's going to go through. And child, he coming straight for you. Whoever you are, I'm talking to, don't worry, I'll get your side. It's like these demons can feel your energy, your lustful energy, like they can smell that shit. Like, yeah, they desperate. They want a family. Like you might be out with your child, so you might bump into this person. They can smell that desperation. Oh, them demons can smell your desperation. You might be in debt right now. You might be. That's how the devil do. Like, I am really in the Five of Pentacles. I am in the Five of Pentacles, right? You might be in there trying to buy something for your child and they crying or something like that. You know what I'm saying? No matter, I mean, a pocketbook. I mean, they could be 12. You know how little girls are. They like, Mom, I want that pocketbook, them shoes. I need them shoes for school. I can't buy that. I can't afford it. And somebody come up and like, let me put that on my credit card. Or you might be standing in a line somewhere. You know, you might be standing in line somewhere buying clothes, school supplies, whatever, and you don't have enough to pay, and this person swiped their card for you. That's the person. Cleanup time. Clean up on aisle 5. Changes. Anyway, I'm feeling this shit. They about to let this person out. Assassination. Perversion. This man is filled with perversion. Not only did he do whatever he did to this child, but he did some other crazy things to this child. It was not nice. Let me just say it like that. It was not nice. I'm getting something else. What I don't want to repeat. What I want is something about the, you know, the a-hole. So that's what I'm getting. Like, yeah, it's the same story, but I'm going to get you in the middle. Whoever you are. Because I feel as though like you're in a desperate time, a desperate measure. That's how the devil gets you. Like the devil sniff you out, like smell that desperation. I don't care what state you are in. They will find you. So get that desperation energy off of you. I be telling you, clean your energy out. And don't allow nobody to pay for you. I mean, they just can't have it. Everything happened for a reason. I'm telling you about the travel. They're about to come pick him up and bring him to their house. They don't even know. See how evil this man is? This man was sitting in front of his father figure. So it must have been with his father a long time ago. Maybe his father was real strict, something like that. He had a problem with him. So while he was in prison, he did some witchcraft to try to take him out. Okay. About the same age, so you know they're kind of older, like probably in their 70s or 60s, 70s, something like that. So the mother, she gotta have this wheelchair, wheel him around and all that stuff. She don't got time for that. Not saying she don't love him, but I'm saying like it's a lot on her too. It'll be a lot of pressure and stress on her. So it still worked out for this man's favor. Like, you know, when he got the phone call, when he called home, he thought he was gonna hear his dad was sticking out. This mail. Because this is right over the mail. No. But this is a way to get control over the mother. Strangulation. To control the mother. Impact. Queen of Cups energy. He want to come home and take his dad now. But I just heard, ha, 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 da, you know, like, la, ha, 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 like some shit like that. Like, he really was actually trying to take his dad out. Crime of passion. The passion part was the black magic. So this man is a warlock. I'm tired of bringing up these warlocks. We got them out here. There's a lot of men that practice black magic. There's a lot of men that practice black magic. They be warlocks out here. They come straight from hell. They're demons. Not only that, narcissists. They cause natural disasters out here. They be in their ego. These be men that be in their ego. They be narcissists. So this is crazy. Like, let's go. So I don't know if he needed some money or something like that. A reason to cause this natural disaster. Maybe he needed some money in jail. His mom taking care of the dad now. So she ain't got a lot of money to send him, you know, life insurance. Oh, there we go. Dang. How you got something against your dad, but he's on you? I'm just getting a will. I'm not getting life insurance. I'm getting a will. It could have been a will and life insurance. So, yeah, you would have came into some money because it would have been life insurance. Mom probably got life insurance and have him on too, also as a beneficiary. And then not only that, if this man got a will, you get that money too. So this man was desperate for money, but he has a parole, and so he did get like, he didn't get death without parole or 25 years or 20 years. He got some time and then parole. You were able to parole life insurance. So that's what he did it for. He wanted to cause this natural disaster for his dad he needed money in jail, but parole hearing coming up. He got control of the mom. The witchcraft, the black magic didn't work like he thought. He called home and he like, oh, he just got his stick cut off. Damn. I can still work this into my favor though. Pay attention. I'm seeing this man too. He's like thinking in that room, like trapped in that room. You know how when you get trapped in them 4x4s, 8x walls, whatever. He like thinking, rocking back and forth, like thinking, like, how can I get it? Because he's dark. A demon always gonna tell these dark motherfuckers, it's like, well, how about this? Devil on your shoulder. How about this? This still works out in your favor. You have a parole hearing coming up. You can control your mom to say you need to take care of your dad, and you can get out of jail. Grandparent, because they old. That's what I'm saying. Still alive, but old. That's crazy. Give me something. That's So he was doing this for basically with a will and life insurance because his mom wasn't able to take care of him, like send him that much money. So why not take the dad out, get the will money, get the life insurance? You'll be able to send me some money then. I'm gonna have a lot of money on my books. But you still got a parole hearing coming up. So that means he would have came home with a lot of money. You know, put some money on. He got a parole hearing coming up, but when he got out, he had money to burn. You know what I'm saying? This man had everything planned the fuck out. Didn't he? That demon. That I told you. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? This man wasn't getting much on his books. Dismemberment. Wedding or marriage fraud. So this is like, yeah, he tried to remember his dad. I'm trying to tell you. When I say dismemberment, his dad got his foot chopped off, leg, something. Marriage or wedding. It's something about a marriage of wedding. He has a wedding. So that's how he was able to do it. He had a picture of his mom and his dad at their wedding. So she sent them pictures, you know, old pictures, something like that. Remember this day? Remember this day? Wrote him a letter and sent him this picture. That man ain't caring about that. That man ain't got no money on his books. Yeah. Okay. Calling that phone, that what you call them? What's that? Per play? What is it? Whatever they have for, checking his account in jail. Zero. That shit up like $5 or so. I heard $5. He only got $5 on his account, jail account, commissary account. I heard $5. So this lady sent a picture. The mom sent the picture of this wedding. This man only got $5 on his account in jail. So that's him. And then that's him calling. Like, can you send me some money? I only got $5 on my account. Well, son, I'm taking care of your dad. I'm taking care of your dad because he had a leg amputated. And I really can't do this by myself. So he wanted to gain control of the mom. It was really first about money. Some life insurance, they owed. And he had his leg, amputated. The father. So it was a fake death. He didn't get what he really wanted. It was a fake death. But still, like this is how he was able to do the witchcraft with the picture. He thought he was going to bury his dad. And the whole was to get this money. That's what I'm telling you. The first plan was to get the money, get out for the funeral, get the money, and run. That was the first plan. But he ended up trying to sacrifice his dad for some money. It was that serious. Surveillance. Yep. So instead of that happening, he had a leg amputated. It just went on him. That black magic just hit him that way. And now the devil talking to him like, assassination. You ain't get the chance to assassinate him. But here's something else we could do. Because the mom is still not able to put money on his books. So let's see how this turned out. I already see it. I keep hearing na 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 na. So I hope this man ain't gonna get out and then acting like he this man caregiver and like be teasing him and shit. But around other people acting like he's really taking care of his father like that. He has something against his dad. But it's something like when he's taking care of him, like when his mom is out doing her, necessary shit, like grocery shopping and shit, she thinking this is a blessing. My son home, I ain't got to go do all this pressure no more, putting that wheelchair in the car, strolling him, getting it in and out the car. She thinking this is a blessing. This boy... this grown ass man is at home teasing his dad like and like some childish shit in his face. Devious. Just a chameleon at home, chameleon around anybody. Chameleon with this, parole hearing. This man know how to glamorize himself as a good person. That's how they do, though. That's how these sick people do. They know how to do that. Manipulate. This is crazy. Hold up on this one. I ain't had these in a long time. Fruit roll-ups, child. This crazy. This is sick. I just see this man sitting in this man's face while he's sitting on the couch. Acting like a child, talking about and then in there cooking some eggs in the kitchen like Yo, this lady, the mom thing, whoo, you know how it is. So this ain't happened yet. It's about they just doing a legal proceeding. He about to come home. But I'm seeing the near future where he gonna be like teasing this man. Then when his mom come home acting like a chameleon, like he good, we good, we bonding or whatever he gonna say. I gotta go to work. But actually this man's on the prowl for some darn children. Or how he can get some money. So actually he's still thinking about he don't want to work no part-time job. He's still thinking about doing some fraud. This could be somebody in your family. I don't know if you have anybody that went to jail for like pedophilia, and they up for parole, or they could have went to jail for something else, but there is a child body. They're hiding a child body that y'all don't know about. But they went to jail for pedophilia, and there's still a child body out here in the woods that never been found, but they ended up going to jail, serving time for something else, and they about to come up for parole. This person in your family is a chameleon. That's another side I'm getting, like, they're coming up for parole. This is your family. But they hiding a child's body. If they got, like, sex offender, so they hiding a child's body. And if you have any grandparents or aunt, uncle that just had a leg, you know, amputated, and he's about to come home, lies. This man told lies to get back in the fucking community, get out, back, and then that man telling lies. He's a chameleon, a magician. I told you glamour spell. He glamored these people. So this is a warlock. You might not even know that your family member is a warlock. Like they get into practices like this. So if you have somebody that's in jail for something else, but they get in trouble for like pedophile, something like that, this man has a body hidden, a child's body hidden somewhere in the woods. But they're coming up for parole with this other stuff because the way I've seen it, these people would not let him out. You know what I'm saying? If they knew about this body and what I seen that he did to this child, I know definitely they wouldn't let him out. So this is some shit he got caught up for after the fact and did time for, and he's able to come up for parole. So this could be a family member, but this person is thinking about committing some type of fraud. He did witchcraft on his dad, okay, to get to unalive him for the life of sure because he wasn't getting no money. Nobody was sending him money. He probably was sending them money. And you know how the struggle is from 2020. You know what I'm saying? This was like before 2020 and then 2020 came in. You know how it was. Nobody was able to visit. Nobody was able to do shit for a couple years. But this man was planning to get this will and his life insurance. So when he come home, if he got out on parole, he was going to do his thing. Hi. He was going to have a house. He was going to have all that. He had this planned out, but he's dark. So you have a dark magician warlock in your family that likes to glamour people, but got a body hidden somewhere. This family member, you can get this could be an uncle. It doesn't matter who, dad that I'm picking up right here. Nobody was able to send him money, and so he did witchcraft. I'm telling you, to get out back into community. Oh yeah, and she sent him a photo of him and the dad. That's how he was able to do witchcraft. It don't necessarily have to be a wedding photo. It could have been a new photo of him and his dad, and he went and did witchcraft on the dad. He got something against the father. Oh yeah, I'm in debt. I only got $5 on my books. My mom saying she can't send me no money. You know, she taking care of my dad, so I can sacrifice him. So you probably never, I don't know what's wrong with this right here. So you probably never knew that this person was a warlock. Or this person buried a child's body. And then I'm just seeing this man when he come home. Nah. He in there cooking eggs for his dad. And he like, nah, like a child. So he has a child mind. Maybe he has some disorders. Something in his childhood is not effective. Like his body grew, but his mind did not grow. So some type of mental disorder. He could be like in his 30s right now. 38. I heard he could be 38 years old. Child. I'm telling you, devil. He could have did this to sacrifice a child. That's what's hidden. That's what the family don't know. He's so to be a part of, or just to be a magician, you know, he sacrificed a child. And not only that, he's a pedophile. So he ended up unaliving a child, putting him in the woods. That's the only thing that didn't get found out. But this child is missing. This child is missing from somewhere. And when I'm getting that, why did I just pick up like he paid for something? You know, somebody was shopping and the kid was screaming. Like she had to put it back, and he ended up taking a debit card. Like, no, you ain't got to put it back. I'll pay. And then, you know, after that, maybe they started dating or some shit like that, and the child went missing. He went missing, and the child went missing. He went missing first, and then the child went missing. Like, the lady got her suspicions. I'm just getting the lady got her suspicions, but it's like she can't prove it. This was a sacrifice to basically be able to do witchcraft. Call on the devil. Devil. This was a sacrifice for the devil. Because he hated his dad. This was all about some child, and plus he ain't got it. Something ain't right with this man. He ain't got all his scruples. It's like a body of a man, but thinks like a child. So he has something against his dad, so he takes it out on children. Or he thinks he's doing a service for the earth or for children. That's how that deity attachment is talking to him. Like you're doing the world a favor. So he watches people. He observes people in markets, like supermarkets, you know, people with kids. He watches them and he follows them. You know, find out where they live at, and he stayed hidden. So that's how he got this child, because after he did this for this nice thing for this lady, he acted nice. He ended up being a hidden chameleon, you know, glamour himself. But he actually wanted to sacrifice this child to the damn devil, and that's how he got this dark attachment. And then not only that, later on, you get karma. Basically, you go to jail. You got to do time, and you got parole hearing. You your books is like not on nothing. You go they sent you a picture, so you do witchcraft on the picture to sacrifice your dad, but it ain't go like that. So your dad must be heavily protected. Whatever you hate about him, it doesn't matter. Only thing he got was a dismemberment, like leg amputated. The mom can't do it, so. What the devil going to tell him? Like I said, why don't you just, you know, you can't come here to my hearing, get control of the mom. That's what he was doing. Maybe with witchcraft too. He got to pick, get control, come to my hearing, speak out that you can't take care of dad, you need me home. But there's a lot of shit that you gotta uncover with this person. I mean, that shit gotta be cleaned up. Like, for real. This man is crazy. Revenge. So he coming back for revenge on his dad. Like, you didn't die. He coming back for assassination. He want that money. Fake death. Because it was a fake death. He feels though like this demon ain't worked hard enough for him. Like, this is crazy. I just hear it'll be a man-made disaster if they let this man out. If parole let this man out, it'll be a man-made disaster. Not only that, he has a child buried somewhere that he used for a sacrifice. This will be a man-made disaster. Because he's coming back for his dad for revenge to get this money. Because whatever deity talking to him, it's like it was a fake death. You got to complete this. It's like you got to complete this. You already sacrificed a child, but for me, you got to complete this. For this money. I'm telling you, going back home to his mom and dad, they should use their intuition, man. This man could have been heavy on drugs. I'm telling you, look, imprisonment. They're going to help this. They're going to help this. I know it's your son and everything, but they're going to help their son. And this man got good intuition. He could be spiritually monitoring them or something. He knows how to do this witchcraft. He's a warlock. So it's like, yeah. This man got a child buried in the damn woods. They don't know it. The parents don't even know it. I thought at first he was on parole for unaliving a child. But what I'm feeling with this legal proceeding, the reason why they will let him out, but it's one of them that don't. It's a couple of them don't want to let him out. They feel something. They feel something about him. Like they don't want to let him out. So drugs and poison. This man will go right back on drugs. And I told you the accomplice partner in crime is this demon that's talking to him. He is to ascend with this demon to get clout with this demon. This perverted ass man is to take out his dad. So if you got a family member, man, listen here, trap. So he gonna get him where he can trap him. That's another thing that the devil told him, you can trap him. You taking care of him, you can trap him. You know, some mess like that, water, regret. He could have tried this. He could have tried to put drugs and poison in this man's water before. It didn't work. Just like this man just won't be unalived. Before he went to prison, this man must got protection on him or something. Before he went to prison, he tried to put drugs and poison in his, water. Maybe brought him some water. Tried to unalive him. I told this man he did a homicide already for this deity. But he didn't finish the job for the money. This child was a sacrifice for just the blood. Then his dad, because he see him as pure evil, whatever he's strict or whatever, maybe he was in the army, military, strict, something like that. This part is for the money for the demon. How the demon gonna spend the money? How the hell is the demon gonna spend the damn money? Through you, I guess. Oh, okay. So you'll be able to get the house. You can't do nothing in your parents' house. You'll be able to bring, do what you need to do in your home. Commit homicides in your home. Trap children in your home. You'll set your home up as a trap to commit these homicides. Because around his parents, he can't do that. So he still needs this money. The demon is telling him this. You need this money. Run away. Mind control. He's trying to get away with this gift. Didn't I tell y'all that he was going to get this gift and run away? Didn't I tell you that? After he got mind control. That's what he was trying to do the first time. Didn't I tell you he was trying to unalive his dad first to get mind control over the jail so he can get out. Got the life insurance money, and then what he was going to do was running away. That's what he was going. That's what he was planning on doing, getting the money from this life insurance and just escaping. I don't understand the sense of you coming up for parole. What's the point of escaping? It don't make no sense to me. To be free, I guess, but or to finish the job of his dad, be a chameleon, like be able to hide, surveillance them, and then take them out. This man was coming up with all types of plans. First, it was some water. You put some drugs in his water. You gave him a glass of water. What I'm seeing, that didn't take him out. That should tell you that he's protected. Then you did a sacrifice. The parents, nobody knows about this. Nobody knows about the deity and buried the child in the woods. Okay, he didn't go to jail for that. He went to jail for something else, some karma that he got from doing this to his dad. He's doing some time. He's about to come up for a hearing. Okay, this is about to happen. This is what I'm seeing in the ethers. Okay, so he made the sacrifice to the devil for the child. He's helping these children because of what he went through with his dad. You think his dad is pure evil, but you're pure evil. Like, I mean, something's wrong. Something ain't right upstairs. That deity's talking to him. So now, I told you he called and he don't got nothing on his account. The mom ended up telling him, he called the mom, and the mom was like, only thing that happened, he called after he did the witchcraft to see if it worked. And all he found out is your dad had his leg attacked and deactivated, capitated, Now the devil start back talking to him while he's in his cell trapped. Oh, we could use that as a different excuse. We could use that as an excuse that it was a fake death. Now we need to, all you got to do is, when your hearing come up, wait for your hearing. When the hearing come up, control your mind with magic. And then, have her come up here with your dad to show him, in a wheelchair. He's in a wheelchair. You need me to come home and be a caretaker. Y'all getting older. You want me to come home. You need to come speak up for me, Mom. Tell him all this shit. But that was the first thing, to get this gift and then run away so he can basically be a hidden chameleon, be out here, molesting children and unaliving them, and then get revenge, on his dad for this fake ass motherfucking death. No, that was before then. That was before, when he found out he had that much money on his books, his mom couldn't send him nothing. But now that he did the witchcraft on his dad, it's like, I can't even. The demon wanted him to get revenge, finish him off. You didn't learn from that first time that you got karma for doing that, putting the drugs in his water, right? That's crazy. So he got mind control, doing some type of crown chakra magic, illusions over his mom to get him out so he can come back home. He needs to come back home to finish his dad off. That's one. And, maybe he thinking about he want to get married. That's what I'm saying, ladies. Y'all got to be careful out here. He might be thinking about he want to get married. This man has a whole body buried in the woods that he did a sacrifice for. He's a damn warlock. Then not only that, you try to sacrifice your dad. And then if he with you, he's going to be plotting, like hidden, being a hidden chameleon, trying to take out his dad for him to get money. So he's after this, I told you, for him to get this money. So he's still after this will. Money. That's a darn shame now. Trying to unalive him. I'm trying to tell you, look, alive is in reverse. I'm trying to tell you. That's what he's gonna be doing the whole time he with you, ladies. And you will be an accomplice, a partner in crime with this. You will be a partner in crime in this. So while he going out, you think he going to work, he's really being a hidden chameleon. He hiding and he's surveillancing. He watching his mom and his dad. When he could come in, he probably got a key to their place. When he could come in and unalive his dad so he can get this will. It's somebody's will. I'm trying to tell you. I can't never lie crime or passion. He's trying to get in this. He's going to try to keep going to this house He gonna say, I'm going to visit my mom, but really it's trying to get revenge on his dad. Suicide. Make it look like a suicide. Like, here no more. He couldn't live like that no more. Yeah, he couldn't live like he had his hand or whatever, or his leg amputated. He didn't want to live like that. But actually what you doing, you putting fucking, they might got something in the refrigerator. He might be putting drugs and poison in his drinks or whatever. I don't know why I'm seeing Ensure. I'm seeing Ensure. Maybe this man might drink, Ensure or something like that. This man is, I'm telling you, out of his damn mind. So he tried to set up a trap in his home. And I'm telling you, he tried to trap, man, he tried to set up this trap in his home. So even when he do come home, he's still committing this crime of passion on his dad. I just hear him say, nah, something ain't right with him. How the hell you say nah to your dad like a little kid? He's still gonna try. So ladies, if you get with him, okay, you're gonna be, if you let him live with you in your home, because he do need a place to stay. He don't want to stay with his. He's gonna be out there surveillancing children. That's number one. Watching children on the web. That's number two. Okay, like child porn, things like this man is sick. Something ain't right with him. And at the same time, living with you, going acting like he caregiving for his dad, like he really care, because he's a fucking chameleon, and be on trying to take him out, doing a trap, watching his dad, watching his mom, seeing when he can take his dad out, putting shit in his Ensure or whatever he's doing. And then while he living with you, he's going back and forth doing this shit. And then if this shit get investigated, this crime of passion, and you're with him, you're obsessed. You're obsessed. I said obsessed. So he's obsessed. And not only that, he will be obsessed with you. He will. So you look, go, tunnel. He will be obsessed with you. So control, basically, secret. He'll be keeping this a secret from you. When he come home, where he going, he'll be keeping this a secret from you, boo. I'm going to get rid of this right here. It's suicide, but it's actually a death. Suicide. He's going to make it look like a suicide. He's planning this out. This is how he's going to be planning this out. He's about to come home. He's not home yet. But he's planning this out. And one of y'all ladies, I keep saying it, is ready for a family. Go ahead. So they on the verge of just making a verdict, like, the mom and them already went to the parole board. He already had the hearing. They're just waiting for their legal proceeding, yes or no. Which, yes, it's going to be a yes, because they really think he coming home to take care of his dad, help his mom with his dad. But it's not that. He's planning revenge, crime and passion to finish the job for this demon, for his dad, to get money, so he can get his own house, so he can have, So if you end to him before this happens, most likely you are, okay? He's going to be running back and forth doing this shit. And you're going to be an accomplice partner in crime. That did come out here. Did that come out here? He's going to be having mind control over you, playing mind games with you, not really letting you know what he's up to. That's still in the card somewhere. But it did show up. You're going to be an accomplice partner in crime in this shit. And as soon as I said it. There you go. As soon as I said it. You're going to be an accomplice partner in crime in this. Because I investigated this homicide. Figure out this is a homicide. Maybe they set up some cameras, man-made disaster. This will be a man-made disaster. This man come home, man-made disaster. Maybe they setting up some cameras. Somebody in this parole board don't trust this man. Maybe they telling his parents they want to set up cameras in the home, and this man ain't gonna know. Damn, you getting fucked up all the way around the bed. You about to get more karma. Because you just won't leave this man alone. So I believe it's somebody in the parole board that's setting up cameras in his mom home. They probably tell him this is part of the procedure. We need to, but don't tell him. They feel something about him. One person in there feels something about this man. They telling the mom and the dad, we need to set, cameras up, hidden cameras up in your home. This is how this man gonna get caught out. And then you're gonna be an accomplice partner in crime. I'm trying to tell you, that's why I got wicked attraction. This will be a man-made disaster for you. It's gonna be a man that's gonna come. Okay? You're not gonna be able to afford something, ladies. I'm gonna purchase it for you. You're gonna think he a gift made from heaven because you struggling right now. Man, struggle. You'll get there. I'm trying to tell you. A warning before destruction. I'm telling you. You're going to think this is getting control of you and everything. The whole time scoping out his mom and dad place. But somebody in his parole board, they got instincts about something. You know how that be. Maybe one of them used to be a private detective or something. They went parole. Like, they started working for parole. So it works out like that sometimes. But this man, they're going to see him putting this stuff in this man ashore. And they're going to see him going back and forth to your house. He got to give him your address. So it's going to look like you're an accomplice partner in crime. If he leaving your house going over here, this man is going to get caught. It's like you don't leave this man alone. It's like you don't learn your lesson. So this homicide ain't even go through. It's a trap. About this crime of passion. Somebody knows. Somebody must be a PI, something that went from private investigator to parole officer. That's what I'm getting. And they told the parents, or they're going to tell the parents, this ain't happened yet. He ain't get out yet. They're going to tell the parents, we need to set hidden cameras up. Yeah. But why? You know how they ask questions. This is part of parole now. This is procedure for parole now, especially when they got something like this. So he could have been in jail for sex offender. Because I did say he got to register on the sex offender list. So your house is being used for a sex offender. Everybody in the neighborhood got to know you're harboring a sex offender. It got to be mapped out. It's got to be on the maps. So they're going to tell her but it's a trap. It's a part of a proceeding. It's a trap, though, from this parole board, putting these hidden cameras up. Damn, you just can't leave this man alone, can you? You done got karma for putting some poison in, a glass of water. They ain't find that out. But you went to jail for something else. It seemed like something to do with a child. Now you coming up for parole. You're doing all this magic. And it didn't go your way. And now you want to get out of jail, use your mom to control the narrative, and your dad, the one you did witchcraft, which is odd. You did witchcraft on him. It didn't go, it was a fake death. It didn't go through. And now you want to come and act like you want to take care of him, which is odd as hell. Something ain't, getting one of these parole officers feels something is off. He could be a chameleon all day, but they feel something is off. So they're going to set a trap for him. So ladies, are you single ladies? That's for a man. You want to be on the next show, Wicked Attraction. Desperate for a man. And somebody offered, Because one thing this man do, especially you have a child, follow you home. Surveillance you. And act like they bump into, that's why I'm picking up the Ted Bundy shit. And act like they just bumped into you again. No. That was on purpose. And at the same time, if you get in a relationship with him, okay, he's trying to take out his father. And he's on parole. He's not going to let you know he's on parole. He's using his parents' address, remember? He's not using your address. He ain't gonna tell you he's a sex offender either. You just gonna have to look that up. He might give you a fake name. So all the ladies, it's a man-made disaster. This man is not healed or cured for whatever this is. This is crazy. I'm talking to her. I don't know why I see in Capricorn Taurus. I seen Capricorn Taurus. Telling you, he's trying to get clout for this deity. The deity is telling him you need to do something because this was a sacrifice for, you know what I'm saying? This man ain't too bright. I'm just telling you this. He might act and tell him this man ain't too bright. Something ain't right. I'm just feeling it. Something ain't right. Why I got Ted Bundy? Because he likes to do that, like pretend like he bumped into people, shit like that. He's like one of those, but very handsome, very charming, very handsome. But he is a hidden chameleon. Don't y'all hate when y'all find out like all that stuff? And I would hate for y'all to be one of those women on the news, you know, dating a serial killer. But it wouldn't be a serial killer. Nobody never found out about he sacrificed for this deity and got this deity attachment. This is why he's doing all this. Before then, he was already a sex offender, but when you go do this, it's even more amplified, like, you know, amplified. This demon. They have exorcised the damn demon. And now he don't like his dad. Whatever trauma his dad put him through, I feel as though his dad was in the military or something, trauma. Whatever his dad put him through, he don't like his dad. And you're going to be in the midst of this. I would hate to see you on the news. I don't know who it is. I just said that damn signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and I've seen a Leo too. But y'all better be very careful. Y'all going to be in the supermarket. You're going to have to put stuff back. This person is behind you. You got a child. Oh, no, you ain't got to put that back. You sure? I'm sure. And this man going to follow you everywhere where you live at. So then he's planning like get with you, come to you again. You know, start dating you and shit. But he need a place. He can't be there while he's doing this. But what he don't know is parole is setting the trap when they got hidden cameras. So you just won't leave this man alone. And every time you mess with this man and you don't see it, or the DET ain't letting them see it, is that you're going to get karma. So here we go again. You're going to attempted murder now. On a, you know, almost decapitated man. So now you're going to go try to kill. I'm going to finish this read. And then I got to do the light stuff. This is crazy. And I'm going to get some signs out here. You don't know who I'm talking about. This could be some of your family members. Or this could be somebody just about to walk in your life, boo-boo. And you so desperate for a family. I would suggest you to get that energy off of you or be desperate. Because this is like some wicked trash. You're not involved with it. It takes two of that wicked attraction, but what I'm saying is, you're going to be looking like you're involved in this. And you don't need all legal proceedings, all this other stuff. I'm telling you, I didn't know he was doing this. And not only that, he's going to be practicing witchcraft on you and your child. This is a warlock. I mean, a straight up warlock. You know what scene I'm getting? Vampire in Brooklyn. Like, you see how fine he was and shit? Could be white or black. Doesn't really matter. But demons can sniff out your vulnerability. So So I'll suggest you clean your energy out, take a spiritual bath or something, because you don't want this demon to come nowhere near you. Trust me, you don't. What I'm picking up, you don't want this demon to come nowhere near you. And I seen act like it's an accident, bumping into you again. No, it's not. No, it's not. This man gonna be doing all types of sex magic on you and everything. This man gonna be busting you down, and you gonna be wondering why he busting it good like that. Okay, and then he start abusing, neglecting you, and abusing and neglecting his dad. I told you her nah. Oh, child, I'm finished with this accident. Trying to make it look like it was an accident. Trying to tell you, they trapping him. Somebody in that parole board don't feel right about him. So they put hidden camera. They telling her it's the mom and them. It's part of this parole. It's not. Somebody just got bad vibes off him. Man-made disaster. They feel as though it's a man-made disaster to let him out. But the judge is about to let him out. It's something about drugs and poison. I'm telling you, and he covering it up. Oh, Lord. They on camera. This might be on the news, y'all. I hope none of y'all ain't with this man. This is going to be on the news. You're going to see a man putting drugs in short on his father that has an amputated leg, acting like a caregiver, but actually it's a homicide. You just won't leave this man alone, demon. I know that's right, and that's why he got protection. Exact reason why he got protection. Desert. Instead of deserting this damn plan, I'm trying to tell you, this man is protected. Aliens, accident, road. Healing. In reverse, this man is not healed. This man, what I'm getting, this man got a lot of karma to pay for doing this shit to his dad. His dad must got some type of DNA, like some type of ancestors. You can't fuck with him. It's gonna be like an accident. That's gonna be his warning. That's gonna be his warning. Like, don't even do it. Like, you let this man drive your car gonna be banged up. That's his warning. A warning for you to let you know, like, he was going to do something terrible to his dad. That's why the angel stepped in. This man is not healed. Trying to tell you, this man gonna be lying to you, doing sex magic on you, controlling you. Yeah, if you let this man use your car, he gonna come home one night and then got in the accident. You get your car towed. You gonna have your car towed. Total. It's because he was going or coming from doing something to his dad. So he had some type of bad karma on him for doing this witchcraft on his dad. Like, these demons are following him, or these ancestors of his dad or spirit guides of his dad is following. So they just doing a legal proceeding right now. But it's going to be a yes. And maybe it's their ancestor setting this man up again. Maybe it's his father ancestor setting this boy up again. I said boy because, this is not no man to me doing stuff like this. Your dad had an amputated leg. Like, come on. You trying to commit a crime of passion on him. And that's why his spirit guys serve your ass up. But you went to jail one time for doing something. You got karma. And maybe they ain't telling them that they're getting karma for doing this to their dad. Let me get something on this right here. This is crazy. Child. So now, ladies, if you get with this man, he gonna use your car. That's the man. That's the father ancestors getting back at him for coming in now. Trying to poison him, trying to commit a crime of passion on him. Before he get home, this man got these ancestors chasing him. He just next year. Goodbye, 2020. I told you something about COVID-19. Like, people couldn't get to visit in and all the other stuff, get to visit him, send him money, something like that. Money was dwindling, so he decided to, which allow things to come. Ladies, just allow things to come. Don't be all here desperate for these. I mean, in a few days. So this man is being released in a few days before the fall, or in a few days you need to keep doing this cleansing. It's not worth waiting for. I'm telling you, you need a deep herb cleanse. Okay. What's that other thing that the woman have to use? You use it down there, the pum pum. I'm trying to think about this. Steamer. It's a steamer, down there. You need to cleanse. You're wasting your time. I'm telling you. November. So something about November. This this man might get out, stop. This man got a lot of addictions. I'm telling you. This man gonna be drinking and shit. And stop waiting. Like, come on. Standing at the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. Once you get it pumping, it's hard to make your heart stop. She like to jam to the rap jams. She's sweetie hat to around the way girl. This year, festive season. November is a festive season. Harvest moon. Damn demon. Harvest moon. Talking about the harvest moon. June. So they could have made this proceeding already and said yes, and he's not coming home until November. Are we going to Are we going to November? It's not the right time. I'm telling you, ladies. Be my guest. I'm talking to a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Leo. This is not what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Nas X. Give me some letters, some initials, please. For the collective. And if I like doing the spirit box read later, we'll do that. So there we go. We got some letters. We have C. These are your initials. M. L. CML. L. U. Okay? Those are the letters. I told you this man is a chameleon. Anyway, love you.